record to this computer. Recording has started. Now, what we do is I'm going to share some pictures with you, and I want you to tell me the story in the pictures. I think it's great for speaking practice because usually it helps with any vocabulary that you might not be aware of. And of course, it helps with fluency. And so what I'll do now is I'll share my screen, but first I've got to open the book. 1 second. And this is actually an old Danish cartoonist. He's not English, he's not German, he is a Danish cartoonist, but from a very long time ago. But I like his pictures. I think they're great. Okay, I've got that up. Let's try sharing now Herluf Bidstrup. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll just start at the beginning because this is new for you. So well, perhaps I'll try and find one which we haven't done for a long time because people might get a bit bored if we just keep doing the same one. So we'll just go at random to the middle. Okay, let's try this one. Can you tell me, what can you see in the first picture, Michael?
There's a man planting a tree.
Excellent. There's a man planting a tree. What's he carrying?
Okay, a shovel. Sorry, my English is so bad. I don't want to do this exercise.
Sorry, you don't want to do this exercise.
I want to stop this.
You want to stop? Yeah, it's too much already. Okay, it's a spade or a shovel. That one, yeah, a shovel or a spade.
Okay, I stop it now. I don't want to talk.
You're getting shy, yeah. I can
Yes,
ask you just about
I'm
your.
very shy. I'm very shy.
I don't mind just asking about, we can just have a chat. We don't have to do the pictures. I
No,
don't mind.
I stop it now. Okay, I
Yeah,
stop it now.
it's enough for you. It's enough for
It's
you.
enough for me. Okay, stop it.
Michael, don't be so shy. It's okay. You don't have to turn on your
No,
camera.
no,
I'm not going
no,
to force you.
no, I finish now.
It's enough for you. Yeah, you want to pass on the baton. Yeah, do you understand me by pass the baton? Do you understand this idiom, this expression? Okay, in a running race, yeah, in a relay race, they pass the baton. It's that stick where you pass it to the next person and then they run and they pass it to the next person. That's the baton. So Michael is passing the baton to somebody else. And so Andre was here. That was the first name I saw. Andre, are you there? Andre, can you hear me? If not, we'll move on to Natalia. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Maybe
Excellent.
I just.
Excellent. Hello, hello. Turn on the
Hello.
camera. So
Hello.
it's nice to meet you, Natalia. Tell me, who are you? Where are you from?
I'm from Ukraine.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who I am.
You're Natalia, yeah? You're
To hear
Natalia. You're
about
from
me.
Ukraine. Where exactly in Ukraine? I'm just curious.
From Kiev.
From Kiev, from the capital. Yeah.
From the capital, yeah.
Excellent. So have you seen what we do in these classes?
Yes, I tried to
You've chosen?
some of the first classes, but there were so many people, and just I had no chance to.
I understand. Yeah, no problem. Have you chosen a picture that you would like to do in this book?
Oh no, I haven't seen the book.
Okay, we can just we can do this one. We can do this one. Then it doesn't matter. You don't have to prepare for these pictures. You don't have to. In fact, I think spontaneous practice is something that's good to practice.
What shall I do? Shall I choose the picture or will you?
We'll carry on with this one. But in future, if you want to choose a picture from the book, you can download the book in the Grammar Shed, and it's in the space which is called download pictures here. And so if you want to, for a future class, download the pictures and then choose, you can, but it's not necessary. You can just do it, without any kind of practice, without any preparation. And so what can you see in this picture? I want you to describe what you see in the pictures. Tell me the story.
So all the pictures starting from the
it's a story. It's a story. Each one is a story.
Okay. In these pictures, we can see kind of happy man. I wish I would do the same.
I wish I were doing the same. I wish I were doing...
I wish I were doing the same. I loved doing this in the past. In general, I love gardening. Yeah. So he's carrying a tree. I don't know how to say. It is not a tree. It is like a young tree.
You can say a sapling if you want for a very young tree. But I mean, a young tree is very good as well. A young tree, a sapling. Yeah, very good.
sapling. Yeah, a sapling and a spade. Is it a
It is.
spade?
It's a spade. It's a
And
spade.
spade, yeah, with the purpose to plant this sapling. Uh,
Okay, good. You
just
usually say in order to rather than with the purpose of. In order
okay.
to
In
plant this
order
sapling.
in order to plant it, maybe for it to grow and maybe in the future to have some, I don't know, it might be apple tree or it might be cherry tree.
Excellent.
Or it might be just a tree to give him shadow in his garden, if it
To
is a
give him
garden.
shade in the garden.
Shade,
Shade.
yeah, to give him
A
shade.
shadow is always a distinct piece of shade, usually from a person, but it could be from a building, from an animal. It could be, it's a distinct piece. Shade is the general word for where it's cooler.
Okay, shade in the garden. Very good. Shade, or whenever it is, whenever it is, yeah.
Yeah, I planted lots of palm trees for more shade in my garden because I wanted more shade
Yeah.
for this shed.
Okay, so everything goes well so far. The sun is shining. It is no rain, no wind. The work goes on. He has planted the tree. He watered it,
Good.
and it looks like no, he's just enjoying his job,
Good.
looking at how nice it looks like,
Admiring
and
his
then
work. Yeah, admiring his work. Good.
admiring his work. Yeah, admiring his work. And now he decided just to how to do a stick, like to support his young
To
tree,
make them rather than to do. To make a
to
stick.
make
Yeah, to make a stick.
a stick to support. Usually it is common practice to support young trees when you just planted it, just
When
to
you've just
protect it
planted them.
from,
Yeah.
just if you have just planted it, just to protect it from wind or from whatever it might happen to it. So he has an axe. Yeah, he
Good.
has an
Yeah, he
axe
uses an axe to sharpen the stick as well.
to chop the stick and then to hammer the stick with the same axe into the ground.
Good.
Everything looks perfect. The sun is still shining. He looks tired, but happy, satisfied. Maybe later in the evening it started raining, but anyways, the tree is still fine. For a tree, it is not a problem when it is rain. Even it is better to just for the ground to settle, to just to solidate, to settle. So everything is nice. The next day, he decided to water it even more, to water it again, and yeah, it is surprisingly enough. Ooh, the stick started. The stick has leaves on it, but the tree doesn't look like it survived.
Good.
It,
The sapling is dead, but the stick
yeah,
lives on.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
the stick is doing
sometimes,
very well.
yeah, sometimes it happens. Yeah, I know these cases.
Yeah, you've done this. You've been gardening yourself, and this has happened. Yeah, where
Yeah,
one of your sticks
sometimes.
has grown branches and leaves, and it's thrived. It's flourished.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
depends on the what kind of stick is it. Some I don't remember. Some sticks might be just might have incredible life in them, and they just they would survive.
I
Yeah,
can think of one, bamboo roots. Bamboo roots always survive. They keep
bamboo.
growing. They keep growing. I had to get rid of my bamboo. Yeah, you understand? You know this tree. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
plant
I know
bamboo.
this.
Yeah. It's very, very difficult to get rid of. I think it's gone. I think I've managed to get rid of it all, but I've noticed that even if you have a small root, it just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. Okay, fantastic. Do you know what he's holding in this picture here as well? What he's holding here? What do we call that?
No idea how it is called.
Okay, it's called a rake. A rake. And I want you to remember this word just because you rake the leaves, yeah? And so that's the common collocation. You rake the leaves. But we also say we've got an expression with money where if you say he's raking it in, it gives you this idea that he's got money on the floor and he's raking in loads of money. So he's raking it in means he's making a lot of money. He's raking it in. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just an extra expression. It's an idiomatic phrase, but it's very common. You hear a lot of people using it. He's raking it in, and it's from this rake. Okay, fantastic, Natalia. Let's move on to Andre. Are you with us?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, hello to everybody. I was muted, so I couldn't. You couldn't hear me.
Okay, no problem at all. No problem. Let's go straight on to another picture if that's what you want to do, unless you want to retell something.
Yes, it's great.
Yeah. Okay. You if you've done this one before, you want to do a different one?
No. It's very new to me.
Yes.
An agriculture man is trying to do his work in his front garden. His garden is delimited by a fence.
It is delimited. It is
bounded.
It is surrounded. I think we surrounded by a fence.
Surrounded by a fence, or bounded by a fence.
Delimited is correct, but I just want to warn you that I think a lot of English people won't know that word. I think it is correct. I think it's correct, but I think a lot of it's not very often used in speech. You know, usually in speech we'd say the garden is surrounded by a fence. Okay. I mean, technically it is correct. I think
it's bounded by a fence. Is that good or not? Surrounded is the best. Is the best choice.
Yeah, bound. It is bound by a fence. I wouldn't usually say that either. I would understand you. I would understand it certainly, but people don't usually say that.
Okay. This is a Romanian English language what I speak.
Delimited is a very good word. It's a very intelligent word. You know, it's a higher level word certainly. But I just want to warn you that people rarely use that.
Okay, it's surrounded by a fence, by a wooden fence. He has a basket on the earth filled with some seeds, maybe some big seeds. He wants to plant in the earth, so to have the crop maybe in autumn. Maybe he just planted some seeds. We can see the earth covering the newly planted seeds or the newly planted plants.
Good.
Okay, what's happened next? He's working. He has a hat on his head to protect him from the sun that we can't see, but we can infer it.
Good.
And he covers. Okay, maybe in a couple of days or weeks, the plants are emerging from the ground, and he's happy. He smokes his pipe, and from his body we can deduce that he's a healthy, young and rich man because his body is massive.
Good, yeah. Okay, good. He's large.
And he's very happy about his crowd. He's talking to his
crop. Yeah,
his crop. He talks to his neighbor and his crop or his harvest. But that's very interesting thing. Delimited by the fence between the two neighbors. On the left side, the crop is growing; it's happy. But on the right side, the crop is maybe we can say it's starving.
It doesn't look like a good crop.
Yes,
It looks like a
it
very
doesn't. Yes, it doesn't look. It doesn't grow. It's without water. It seems so as if it doesn't have enough water. Maybe.
good. Good. Yeah, there are lots of leaves on the other side. Yeah, it looks healthy. The vegetables that are growing look healthy.
Yes. And what happens next?
I think there is a surprising result in the end.
Oh yes, yes. A surprising result. Maybe both neighbors seeded tomatoes. It looked like there could be some tomatoes, but well, we can see the sum of the leaves and the tomatoes is constant. So on the left picture there are many leaves and small tomatoes, but on the right hand side there are little leaves but a bunch of tomatoes, many tomatoes.
Good. Yeah, he has a much better crop, a much better
Yes,
harvest,
yes,
even though.
yes.
So what do you think is the moral of this story?
Don't trust everything you see.
Good, good. Yeah, I like it. Don't trust your eyes. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't even trust what you see. Okay, good. Anyone else? Any message that's being shown in this picture?
Maybe Dave. I'm Stefano. Maybe you can. You don't have to judge a man from his cover.
You
But
don't judge a book by its cover. Excellent.
Also, you don't have to judge man from the cover, but also crops from the cover.
Yeah, it's the same, certainly, because it means don't judge from appearances. Yeah, don't trust appearances. Things can appear one way and actually be another way. And so, yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't trust for first impressions as well. Don't trust your first impression, or don't judge things from first sight. Excellent. Really good, Andre. Fantastic. Let's move on to Stefano. Stefano?
Hi, Dave. Hi.
Long time no see.
Really, because there was a bad scheduling for me, and then
I understand. Yeah.
when there was good schedule, you prevented us all the students from coming to your class. So
I banned you. You're banned. Yeah.
yeah, we were banned. So I was thinking, and now how can I go to Dave's classes? And
can't buy anything at the moment. Yeah, of course we'll do some. I just wanted to make sure we got some of the new ones coming in. There were a lot of new
I know
students.
that you want new students in your classes. It's
I
normal.
want to make sure
It's normal.
everybody gets a few minutes.
Yes.
I want to make sure everyone gets
That's
some
why.
speaking practice. It's good that
That's
it's
why.
good for everybody to try. So yeah, what would you like to do? I know you normally have something to tell us. Yeah, do you have a story, or you want to talk about something?
I had in this month I collected some questions to ask you, but then time goes by and time went by, and so now I forgot. So maybe next time I will ask something. I will have something to say. So better to do a picture now.
Yeah, please. That's okay.
Uh,
Well, I will do some classes just like this for old and new students, perhaps next week and the week after I will, but I want to make sure I save at least one for the new students who come in and make sure they also get some as well.
okay.
Is this new for you? Yeah, it's a new one.
See, yes, this is new for me. I've never done this.
Good.
I've never done this before. So
So what do you see? There's a lot in each picture here.
Yes, there is a couple. There is a couple, maybe husband and wife. They are happily taking care of their garden. The woman is watering the flowers, the little plants. The man is raking.
Good. He's raking the leaves. Good.
He's raking the leaves, and then in the other picture they appear to be or being they appear being
No,
proud.
they appear to be, you're right,
They
they
appear to
appear to
be-
be proud. You can even
Okay.
say they appear proud. You can
Okay.
miss out the to be, but you're right that in Britain in particular, we usually put the to be in. They seem to be, they appear to be quite proud. They're admiring their work again, I would say. Yeah, they're admiring their work.
Yes, they are admiring their work. They are proud of their garden, of what they did. And so after, they think, why don't we take a rest? Don't we take a rest in the hammock for the man, and on a chair for
It's good.
deck.
It's got a special name. Go on.
deck chair.
Very good. Yeah.
Eh?
It's because they were
Deck chair.
often on, I'm sure it's because they were often on the deck of boats. I think that's why we call it a deck chair.
I remember that you explained in another lesson. And then, as always, when someone is resting,
And you don't want any guests.
Yes, you don't want any guests. You are there. Maybe it's a Sunday morning, a Sunday afternoon, that you're thinking maybe to the next day I will go to work. Better to rest. Maybe arrive some relatives from somewhere, or some
Unemployed
friends, no?
relatives, yeah. They've got Monday off.
That's why got Monday off, and so they think, why don't we go to and see our relatives? A lot of time that we haven't seen each other, so let's go there.
Good.
And so they arrive happy, and there is husband, wife, and then other friends, and then also a toddler.
Good.
And
Children, animals, a dog.
They go into their garden. They start to make a mess, because they first of all they get rid of the owners of the house, and they get the hammock and the deck chair for themselves.
Good.
And then there is another man. Maybe he's talking to a little bird inside a little house, an house for the bird. I don't know, a bird's house.
Birdhouse, we do. We call it the birdhouse, inside the birdhouse.
Bird's house. And then there
birdhouse.
is the woman on her knees, that she is picking the flowers, I think.
Good. She's picking flowers. Yeah, we
Picking
don't need
flowers.
an article that after pick for
Okay.
some reason. She is picking flowers.
She's picking flowers, and then they start to dance. They start to dance. They are partying, and the husband and wife, owners of the house,
Good.
they look sad on the background of the picture. They are sadly looking at the fact that they did a mess of
Their friends are making a mess. You make
they
a
are
mess.
making a mess of all their effort to take care of the garden and of their house. And then in the end they greet them happily. They
Not
go
greet,
away.
not greet. In the end, they greet is always say hello.
Okay. I don't know.
Say goodbye. I'm thinking, they say goodbye. They say farewell. Yeah.
Okay. In the end, they say goodbye. They go away. They happily go away. No, leaving leaving the garden completely destroyed.
Absolutely, yeah.
And also the house. As I can see, there is the chimney totally detached from. Yes. And
the tree's broken. Look, the branch on the tree's broken.
The deck chair is destroyed. Also the hammock, and the two owners really sad on the door of the house, looking sadly
at the door of the house. At the door of the house. Yeah, this is just like on the table, at the table, and on the door sounds like they're standing on it in some way, but at the door, they're standing at the door,
looking sadly at what remains of their garden.
Good, but we usually say looking sad, and it's just because you look happy, you look sad. Look is a copular verb where you have an adjective after it rather than an adverb.
It's not an adverb. It's not an adverb.
We'd say look sad, look happy, just because look is a copular verb, like feel sad, feel happy, or get sad, get happy, or be sad, be happy. It's just like to be. Yeah, you can have an adjective after copular verbs. They're called copular verbs. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the only reason why you need to know about copular verbs is because they can take an adjective, whereas all other verbs will need an adverb. Yeah, he drives
because
quickly.
I wanted to describe the way they were looking. So the way is their look was. That's why I thought I wanted to describe the action of looking. So I thought to use an adverb.
So they're looking at their garden in a sad way.
Yes,
sadly.
Yes.
That is possible. They are looking at the garden sadly. Yeah, with sadness in their eyes.
This is what I meant.
Okay, you can. Yeah, look at, I agree, is not copular. It is, they are looking at their garden sadly. And so, yeah, that is possible. They are looking at their garden sadly. Or in a sad way, or with sadness in their eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Very, very good. Now, let's move on to Maribel now, because I missed you, Maribel. Sorry, you went down to the bottom of my screen. You're down there. You're waiting patiently, I see. Are you with us?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Fantastic. Thank you for waiting so patiently. I
Dave,
don't recognize
Dave,
you.
just the thing, Dave. Sorry.
Go on, sorry.
I have to say goodbye. I have to. Okay, I have to go. I have to leave.
Okay, no problem, Stefano.
Okay,
See you next time. Keep an eye on the grammar sheet for the next lesson, yeah?
Great, thank you,
excellent,
Dave.
excellent.
Thank you so much.
So tell us, Maribel, where are you from?
Okay, I am from Mexico. This is the first time that I am just joining these meetings. I just received the email and I am trying to have these conversations. For me, it's so helpful. So when I saw your email, and that it was a conversation, that's what I wanted to do, because I am a leader I work for John Deere, so I report directly to a person from the USA. So I need to be speaking in English. And here in Mexico, we don't usually speak, we don't have many foreign people like in the USA or Canada or London. So we just speak, like for example, me, I just speak English at the moment that I am with my boss, with some emails. But out of this, I don't have people here just...
Outside of this, I would say. Outside of this, yeah?
Outside of this, outside of this, I don't have people here that I can practice. So maybe what I used to do is to watch TV, for example, Netflix, but I use the closed caption English version.
It's very good, of course, to listen to the language as much as possible. Of course, it's certainly, I encourage it, certainly. And where did you say you worked? What was it?
For John Deere, the tractors company.
Oh, John Deere, yeah, John Deere. Okay, yeah, for John Deere. Okay, yes. And so are you buying or selling, or is it export import or?
We export in Mexico. John Deere is located in Mexico, in the north of Mexico.
Is it a UK company? Is it true? It's a UK company? John Deere?
No, it's a US company.
Oh, okay. I must admit, I wasn't sure. Okay, so it's located. The factory is located in Mexico. You're manufacturing, John Deere.
Yeah, well, there are many factories around the world, but here in Mexico, they manufacture the different tractors. The tractors are known as Series 500, 520, 600. I mean, it's the different kind of tractors that are manufactured, and it is located in 3 different cities in the north of Mexico, which is Torreón. They manufacture the engines and some axles for the construction, and the engines for the agriculture. I mean, for tractors, for all the equipment in the agriculture fields.
Yeah, I see.
And also,
please, go on. No, don't let me stop you, please.
Okay. And then in Torreón, they also manufacture the displays. I don't know exactly how to say, but this is what is in front of the tractor. display.
I think we might even say the dashboard, because that's what I usually say when it's a car.
Dashboard,
Yeah,
yes.
is it a dashboard? Yeah,
Yes.
They use it in the internet sometimes as well. In my website, it says your dashboard, Dave. But yeah, in a car, it's usually called the dashboard, and so I suppose it's a dashboard in a tractor as well.
And then in Monterrey, there are so many components, like the small cars for the gardens. And in Saltillo, they manufacture, or they complete like the complete good, which is the different kind of tractors. Different type of tractors, and those are exported to mainly the USA. But
I see.
Around the world, we also export to Saran in France.
Okay.
Brazil, Argentina. Yes.
So yeah, so very far away destinations, certainly in various directions. There are certainly a lot of John Deeres around the UK.
Yes.
You know, I see John Deere a lot in the UK. Usually, say a golf course or something like that. A golf course will always have a John Deere grass cutter. I suppose these are like the ones for the gardens. Yeah, they're smaller. They're not tractors, but they're still big machines.
Yes, big machines. Yeah. Well, that's why. And I've been in English classes, but you know, it's different. Sometimes my work is so demanding, so I just skip the classes, and then I need to go back and study by myself. So I just started to just checking on the website different different classes, and that's why I'm here. Yeah, I've been in the and in the academic. That's where I met you. I mean, in your online, not online classes, but in the website, the ones that you
how did you find my website? I'm actually really interested. How did you find my website?
Through Udemy.
Okay, through Udemy. Okay, yeah, excellent. Through Udemy. Well, you usually pronounce that one with a U at the start, as in Udemy. Through Udemy. I don't know why that's Is it working? Oh yeah. Through Udemy.
Udemy?
Yeah, Udemy.
Udemy. Yes. Through this. Udemy. Yes.
Yeah, excellent. Well, please keep an eye on the Grammar Shed. That's where I usually put the live classes, just like the one which you found for today. And that's how you find new classes. Try one of our pictures now. I'd like you to try one of these. So tell me, what can you see?
Okay, I can see a couple of maybe a marriage with children. And it seems to be
child,
like
I would say a child with a child.
With a child. They are going to have a funny day on like a camp day.
I wouldn't say a funny day here. I would say they are going to have a fun day. Yeah, they are going to have a fun day. There is a difference between fun and funny. Fun means a good time. Yes, skiing is fun, but I wouldn't say skiing is funny. A joke is funny. Yeah, a funny joke. So funny is ha 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 ha. Whereas they are going to have fun.
A fun day. Like a camp day. They are going to enjoy of the sun and the beautiful day, because it seems to be beautiful day. And they just spend the day along a tree.
Yes, they go to a tree. Do you think they like this spot? They're looking for a beautiful place. Yeah, a beautiful spot to sit.
Beautiful spot to sit. And
do you think the first place looks good?
I don't see very clear if it is.
Yeah, sorry. Let me make it bigger. I'll make it bigger. Maybe
please. No, it's garbage. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, there's garbage around the tree. Good.
Yeah, they just realized that there is garbage along the tree.
I would say around the tree. Yeah, garbage around the tree.
And they need to clean, first of all.
They don't clean. They just walk away.
They don't. Well, the moment that they realize that there is garbage along the tree.
Around
No,
the tree?
around the tree. They just decided to leave.
Good.
And to go back to maybe to look for another place to sit and enjoy of the day.
And enjoy the day.
The day.
Good.
And they realized that there is the same in the other tree that they found.
Good. It's the same thing in the next place.
So once that they realized about it, they decided to leave.
Good.
But they seem to be happy. No, not in this one. In this one, they feel sad.
Yeah, I think he's angry then. It's like that. I think he's angry, and here they're sad.
Angry about what they saw.
Good.
They couldn't imagine that there is garbage on the park, or
in the park, in the forest, in the
forest.
Countryside. You can say in the countryside.
In the countryside, and then finally they found out a place where
they found a place, not found out, because found out is for information. You find out information.
Okay.
You find out what time the train leaves, but you find a wonderful space. You find your keys when you lose them. You don't find out your keys. You find your keys. You find a beautiful spot. Yeah. So eventually they found a beautiful spot.
Found out it's only like in documents.
It's only for when you find information. You find information. You find something out. Yeah. And so find out is only for information. It's not find something that you've lost. Yeah,
that's why I have. I'm sorry. It's why I found out in the documents, but it's not related to this. Yeah.
You find out information. You don't find out keys. You don't find out wallet when you lose it.
It's only find.
It's only find if you've lost something. Find is the opposite to lose. Find out is very different. Find out information. I mean, it still means find, but you find out information.
Okay.
You find out something that you need, some information that you need.
Okay, well, finally they enjoyed the food.
Good.
And they found a place to sit.
Yeah, it was
and
beautiful.
Enjoy beautiful and keep enjoying the beautiful day. Good. And they did the same. They just left the garbage as well in the place where they had the lunch.
Good. And how do they look? How do they look? Describe their faces? And I know it's very small. Sorry, I'll try to get bigger.
They don't look like a revenge that we did the same. I mean,
they don't look like fine. They have done the same.
They have done the same.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, they just left the food or the garbage there.
Good. So they don't look guilty. Yeah, they don't look, and look is usually plus adjective. They don't look guilty. They don't look like they're doing a bad thing. They don't look like they have a bad conscience. And they just walk away with smiles on their faces. Yeah, beaming away.
Yes.
They've left all the rubbish for somebody else.
Yeah.
What's it like in Mexico? Are the parks clean and tidy, or is there a lot of rubbish?
Some spaces are are clean, and others are with garbage.
Yeah, it depends on where. Yeah.
Yes, depends on the area of the park.
Yeah,
where it's located, like the neighborhood.
Yes.
Where it's located.
Good. It depends on the neighborhood. So some neighborhoods are a little bit dirtier than others. Okay, fantastic. We're going to stop there for today, guys, because I have got another student in 20 minutes. I've got Misha coming on, but it's I'm going to have to pull this one to a close, but I will do another one for everybody. I promise. I'm going to look for, probably the next one I'll do is I'll make it just for new students, but I'll try and do 2 a week. I will try one for everybody and one for just any new faces that have arrived. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Keep an eye on the Grammar Shed for any information, and I'll see you all in future. Yeah, maybe next week, maybe in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
See you soon, Andre. See you soon, Mary.
Thank you. Bye.
Pleasure,
Thank you.
my pleasure
Bye.
always. See you soon, Natalia.
Bye.
Bye.
She's on mute. See you soon, Natalia. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.